It's been great. The hardest thing to do in sports is to repeat, but we're working day by day to try and just have another great season.
Obviously, this team may be a little bit different without Tillman up front. How much more of a leadership role are you taking with the squad?
Well, I think myself, along with the captains, are really just trying to step up and lead this team to another successful season. And we learned a lot from the captains last year and the whole senior class, really. But I think if we can all do that, everything will go smoothly.
What is this team about this year? I mean, is it different? Is it the same?
Well, every year at Dwenger, we try and stick to the same principles of hitting hard and playing hard every single play, but the whole principles of trust, union, toughness, none of that's changed, and we're going to try and continue that on to the best of our ability.
What would define success for Bishop Dwenger this year?
I think success, no matter what, at the end of the day, is for us to carry on the traditions of Bishop Dwenger football that have been established over the last 50 years. If we can do that successfully, everything else takes care of itself.
All right, my last question is a funny question. What is your spirit animal?
My spirit animal, I would say probably like a bull or maybe like a shark, something like that.
Oh man, don't go anywhere. This year, obviously, coming off a state title, what's the mentality of that?
Well, it's always hard to repeat after coming off a year, but this year we're just going to focus on our team this year, getting better every week, and it's coming as close as we can as a team.
Obviously, last year you had a lot of success, but it's a different team. I mean, how much different is this squad than it was a year ago?
I mean, it's not completely different. I mean, of course, we lost Joe and all the scenes from last year, which we're going to miss, but all we need is guys to step up, and I think we have people who are not maybe be as great as Joe, but they can do the job very well.
You guys are going to have a new home field advantage this year. What's it going to be like playing at Bishop Dwenger?
It's going to be different. It's going to be a great environment. You know, it's really exciting to be the first team be able to play a game at Dwenger on the varsity level. You know, I'm really excited to do it. Hopefully, it's just going to be a great environment.
All right. What would define success this year for the Saints?
Well, at Dwenger, we don't really talk about success. We really focus on ourselves. So I guess success would be, being the best men we can be and the best like close bond as a team as we can get.
All right. We asked Luke this as well. Final question is going to be a funny one. So, what is your spirit animal?
My spirit animal? It's a cheetah. I have a small head, people have told me. I think cheetahs have a small head, and I do track, so cheetah would be my spirit animal.
How's the off season going and coming off a state title? What's it going like?
Well, it's been exciting. I mean, there's a lot of excitement given we got 28 seniors, which is 9 more than we had last year. New stadium being built, so lots of new things, lots of excitement. Whole new journey. So everything's been good. Weightlifting, strength training, speed training, the few workouts we've had. Been very, very happy with the guys, and most importantly, we're healthy right now. So couldn't ask for more.
Obviously, last year you had a whole lot of success. How much did you learn from last year heading into year number 2 as head coach?
That's a great question. Learned an awful lot, that's for sure. One of the things that, as far as coaches along the way for myself and just things that you learn, the who before the what. I think, more and more it's relationship with these guys. It's as a coach and as a coaching staff, trying to do our best to help these guys to trust each other, to unify through different types of adversity as we go through the off season and the regular season and then postseason. So, that there were a lot of lessons along the way with that, and and then in turn, as a coaching staff, trusting the guys and giving the team to them and hoping that they take ownership. So, a lot of the things related to who we were and how we went about things more than necessarily the X's and O's.
Obviously, last year you had a whole lot of success. You lost Tippmann. What kind of will change about this team?
Yeah, I think year in and year out, I think every coach will say, you lose guys that are so valuable to your previous season. So, obviously it's no different. And given Joe and T.J. McGarry and, our captains, T.J. Tippmann and Sam Oberkfell, and, you can go down the list. A lot of guys, Charlie Howe, guys that just produce so well for us. And beyond that, we're just tremendous leaders in the locker room and otherwise. So, I think these guys are ready to step up. It's a process. When you first enter the weight room in January and you're looking around, those guys aren't there. The other guys are looking around. It's that begins the process. Now here we are. We're finishing up with July, and I really believe that our guys are ready to go.
Perfect, Coach. Thanks. I'd let you